All right. Stage 4, indieVelo Grand Tour. This is gonna be an insane one, so we're just getting ready, we're getting warmed up. If you haven't already checked out last night's race, I highly encourage you to check out the last 1.5 kilometers of that race if you can before this one starts. This race will go up that last 1.5 kilometers 3 separate times. It's gonna be a doozy. Alright, let's join the pen. We can talk about the race. You can see we got no green screen, or we got a green screen here. Let's connect my heart rate monitor. Oops. Options. There. Sooner rather than later. There we go. I've been warming up a little bit, but you can see heart rate's elevated for this. Like I said, it's going to be a hard one today. So this race, we're going 3 laps up the velodrome, and that's the 1.5 kilometer or so hill climb. It's not steep, but people go hard on it, especially with this one here with the sprint banner. So we're gonna have a sprint banner on a quick little descent. Everyone's gonna go hard right there. I'm not in it for the sprints. I'm in it for whatever I can get in the GC. So the goal is to just stick with the group here. I'm not going in for any sprints, and I'm just gonna try to stick with the group as long as I can, all the way up to the finish line. We'll just see how it goes. This one is 26 kilometers, so it's a little shorter than yesterday's. I think it's 16 point something miles. It'll probably take around 40-45 minutes like the other ones. It's kind of how they set them up. The points are allocated in reverse order. So 50 for first and 1 for last. We got draft, but no wind. Hopefully one of these races soon we'll get some serious wind going. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay, let's get rid of this Spotify for the review cam. And then let's see who's here. Whoops. Alright, so we have not a big list of people, but we got some real strong riders. Oh, I wanted to bring up this. These are the current standings for individual GC. So we have, here, I'll show you where I am. All the way down here in 115th place so far. It could get changed. It's not fully up to date with last night's race. I'm in there, but not everybody's raced yesterday's race in all the time zones. But you can see that it goes down to 296. So we're in top half. That's good. There's plenty of seniors ahead of me, so we're not doing good in any of this, any of the competitions. Team GC, Team Dirt's doing really good. We're in 5th place. Green jersey, we're in 1st place with Ludwig. Polka dots, Mike Hardy. So we're doing good. And Zeb Norman is right here, so he's gonna be racing in pen 1, and we'll see what pen I'm getting placed in a couple seconds here. Toto again, he's the host of this event. And we got put in pen 3 again, so we did really well yesterday. We did pretty good on Tuesday in pen 2. We got demoted, and we're staying where we were, so that's alright. Nothing wrong with that. You can see that my predicted finish is 40th. I think actually more specifically, we are predicted to come in, the team as a whole is predicted to come in 5th to last, and I'm expected to come in 1st place over Anik. 1st place is Anderson, Ava, Raven, Keiko. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Thanks for joining me. I'm excited for this race, nervous for this race. We already let one guy go right off the line. That's pretty sad. Fortunate for him. Mr. Matt. So this neutral zone looks like it's going to take us a little bit down this velodrome hill. And what we're about to go down is what we got to come right back up 3 times. We're pretty tired. I gotta say, we're pretty tired from the last 2 days and three races. It's certainly something I'm not used to, but it's been a blast. Thanks everybody for watching. Let's see what we can do today. I need to do better to stay in the front here. Watch out for any big attacks. I'm assuming they'll kind of fly early. Got braking turn. You can see the power behind me, behind the green screen, or on the green screen. A pretty ferocious start for pen 3, I must say. Harder than I thought it was going to be. Going 60 watts over FTP. We're going to let Marvin go. Just stick with this group right here. They won't stick it to the end, and that's all I care about, so that's what we're doing. In the end, I forgot to turn on the fan. Oh, that feels so much better. Let me guys know, let me know if you guys like the green screen or prefer the full background. We're just testing it out today. Braking turn. Accelerate out of the turn, high cadence. Really wanting to dig deep here today. Tomorrow's a rest day, so I think we have some leeway. Not that I've been really worried too much about the next day's races. Kind of been giving it my all every time, but I'll use it as an excuse to see if I can get more out of myself. I'm gonna try to stay on top of hydration this time. Again, we got maltodextrin, cold water, and orange juice in the water bottles. We've already hit 3 braking turns. I don't know how many more there are in this. I don't think there's any before the sprint banner. I'm hoping we get the sprint bots out of the way after this sprint. So I'm hoping that we're gonna have one group go for the sprint and kind of lay off. So I just gotta stick with the group that isn't going for the sprint. Stick on this green wheels guy. That Peter. We don't care about this. Just want to stick with the group. It's proving to be difficult. But I'm assuming they're going to slow down. You'd imagine they have to. Okay. I'm assuming the tempo's going to slow, but certainly hasn't yet. There we go. We've been at FTP or above for way longer than we need to be with a sprint 12 kilometers away. Okay, fourth braking turn. Shift down, spin fast. There we go. Nice. Slot in right there. Yeah, nice. Well, so far, indieVelo has predicted the teams fairly accurately. Third to last. Sign of fatigue. It's feeling exhaustion without the heart rate rising. If you've been following my last couple streams, you'll know my heart rate would normally be above 160 right now. It's normally in the 170s. Not a great thing. Alright, we're just sticking with the pack. Try to catch the breath. We're about to go up. Velodrome. I'm hoping it doesn't really take off because there's no sprint up there. So we're gonna try just stick with it. Nice and easy. Don't take off. There's no reason for me to be pulling, breaking ahead. Just want to sit in the pack, catch the draft, and go from there. Ideally, I would be near-ish to the front, I guess, if and when there's a break. But like I said, I don't think there's going to necessarily be a break this early with no points on offer. But who knows? Bots and humans do strange things. This is a good VO2 max interval that I'm looking at it as. Nice interval training. So that's a small break forming. I think we can bridge it without me doing any effort. That worked out. We're almost up to the top. An interesting tactic. Yeah, my heart rate is a little worrisome. So, we passed the sprint banner. The next two banners are for the calm. So, all the sprinters, in theory, won't care to go for it. Only the climbers, and they're gonna want it bad, so we're gonna have to stick with them. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Alright, there's lap 1. 13 minutes. Just gotta do that 2 more times. So there's 4 braking turns on each lap that we gotta be cognizant of. Looks like no brake. on the first here. First lap. It went out real hard at the beginning, relatively speaking. And they're also pedaling down this whole downhill section. No drafting. No freewheeling allowed, it seems. Yikes. Whew. Whew. Holding you guys in suspense there. Whew. Almost puked on an ice cube. Choked me. Now we're seeing stars. Alright, let's get it back together. Was not expecting ice in that new bottle. Whew. Apologies. Braking turn. Chip down. Pedal out. Step. A small little kicker coming up. Super small. But I expect it to ramp up a little bit. After this turn, there's that little tiny hill. This left-hand turn is, instead of going up the really steep 15, 16%, whatever that other hill is in front of us. So this is only 4% for a short little bit, 5%. We can live with that. Yikes. Alright. You can see in the rearview mirror, maybe there's a decent gap behind us. Well, closing quickly, but that short, really short climb that we just did seemed to put a small gap, so gotta keep that in mind for Velodrome Hill. Make sure we're not in the back going into it. It's highly likely that they're gonna, fall back a little bit. Just keep that in mind. One water bottle done. Together. Alright. We're hanging in okay. Halfway done with the race. See what happens. Legs are tired. Body's tired. But we're still in the front group. Sure, we'll catch the little flyers off the front. If we don't, that's an incredible solo by Leia. I'd venture to guess she gets brought back. Otherwise, chapeau. But I'll leave my hat on. Alright, we're not doing too bad. Normalized power. It's very similar to average power. So we're doing a decent job staying consistent. Consistent on the pedals. I like the tactics. I think I'm doing a good job with Racecraft. Consider subscribing. It would mean a lot. And then you can join me for future races. We'll be racing live on the regular, so the goal is at least weekly. So yeah, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so when I go live, you get pinged. That'll really help out. Appreciate it. It's a lot more fun to race with people watching. Talk to you guys. It's a little less lonely. And hopefully we'll get some more people back on Discord. Have some in-game race chat with some of my dirt teammates. That'd be a lot of fun. We've got a group of 2 going off the front. They're just going off the front for the KOM points. So I'm not worried about them. Like I said, I want to just stay probably in the front of this group. Make sure that no break forms that I'm not in. I see one kind of forming right now. Just want to make sure I'm in it. We can stay around 240 for this climb, 230. That's kind of the goal. Well, no, let me take that back. The goal is to not go ahead of this group and not fall behind this group. Period. As a guesstimate, power would be about 220, 230. However, it's looking like it's more 210. Group behind us is catching up, or a few bridgers. Which is alright, nothing wrong with that. So we're 23 seconds back on Leia. I'm really hoping she's only in it for the calm. Well, shoot. His QOM points at the finish line, too. So, she's in it for the calm. Or the GC. She must think she can make it all the way by herself. So if I have any hopes of winning this race, flat out, for the first across the line, for GC time, really need to make sure that I either bridge or this group bridges. And frankly, I don't have it in me to bridge. 25 seconds. So I'm really hoping this group pulls it back. Great job taking the inside there, Avatar. Again, we're not going for the banner. We're just trying to stay with them. And I'm hoping / assuming they're gonna slow down here after. I feel like they must, just like last time. But then again, they didn't really. But I'm pushing here, and nothing is coming of it. One step at a time. Take the bridge here. Try to drop that group. Okay. We made contact. Looks like most people got brought back. We're now 17 seconds behind the lone leader. Everybody else has been caught. Looks like we're reeling her in. Can we reel her in time? Can I win a flat out sprint? Only one way to find out. $7K left. $200 or so in the draft. My avatar is having a hard time staying in the draft. I want to shift over to the right. It's not letting me. Making a few wheels on that inside turn would have been great. Take advantage of the poor positioning on the flats and try to make up for it in the turns, but he didn't. All right. I have to be really careful. This race doesn't get away from me now, as the pace is picking up. Oh man, what is going on? This got broken up last time a little bit. I'd rather put in the hard effort on the hill where there's no draft than have to fight lack of draft on the flats. $4K to the finish. We're really cooking now. 56K on the false flat. Nearly spinning out here on the bike. We're ramping up this pace. Oh, we reeled back Leia. Not sure where she is. She's gone. Oh, she's a few riders ahead, actually. she is. In gray. So it looks like the Peloton gonna stick together until the last climb. See, for my power profile, hasn't been the hardest, but it's been a good effort for the last little bit. $26K until the climb or so. About 1 point something kilometers, a few hundred meters on the flat velodrome. Here we go. 13th to 1st. Come on. That's the goal. One last hard dig. We're gonna try to keep it at 240 or so. I can't blow up, otherwise it's all for nothing. 240 would be pushing it, I think. But I have to stay in touch. Otherwise it's also for nothing. Alright, we're hunting. I'm afraid they have better sprints than me. Come on. Come on. Gotta take advantage. Gotta take advantage. Let's go. Keep it up, keep it up. Shift up. Yeah. Let's go, cramp. Come on. Come on. Ah. Hey. Ah. Java. Ava. Great work. Not sure tactically I could have done anything better. It's a good time to join the stream. Let me know what you guys think. Is there anything I could have done there? I would love to know. Feel free to put it in the chat or in the comments. You always think you could push harder on the sprints. I think I did about as good as I could have. I could have put it in maybe a little bit harder, but I think I just needed to go a little bit earlier on the climb. And as I passed second and third place, first and second at the time, as I passed them, I think I should have just put in a little mini sprint so that they didn't have to draft. But we'll look when the race concludes just to see what Ava's sprint numbers look like. I certainly didn't have a top class sprint there. My peak numbers are 1200 on a really good day. I got what, 790? That's the best out of the last 3 days, which is good. But honestly, I think that just means I should have maybe dumped it a little bit harder on the climb. That was a good race. I didn't see the wind a single time, except for when my avatar decided to not sit in the bunch and sit out in the wind on the side. I don't have much control over that though. Yeah, it was a good race. Good tactics. It's a tough one, for sure. I think it was the hardest of the 4 races thus far, at least for me in this case. I think it's a combination of just fatigue and it's up the velodrome hill 3 times, so it's a VO2 max workout 3 times in the middle of a race on the 4th stage in 3 days. Alright, well, tomorrow's an off day, so we're gonna be excited for that. Probably gonna hop on the bike to just do a quick spin after work. Maybe 20-30 minutes of super low zone 2, zone 1 recovery ride. Make sure my legs don't stiffen up. We got pizza night tonight, so carb up. Hey, awesome, Toto. Thank you for updating that. You guys can see Toto's responses right here. Looks like I should drop this box down. Maybe I could do that now live. That'd be cool. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. What do we how do we like that? we go. I was also thinking moving my face somewhere in the middle here. I don't really like that, frankly, but assuming I can get shorts back. The shorts are pretty fun for me to make, but right now I have to pay for them, and I don't want to pay $20 a month to have shorts. So if you'd like to see me have some shorts, like, subscribe, and maybe if we get enough subscribers, it'd be worth $20 a month. Yeah, thanks, Stud. I realize that it's kind of silly. We're making progress. We're making progress on the stream. Sorry for yesterday. I keep getting impatient with the go live button. It takes forever to update, so I start and stop the stream immediately, and then I can't get it back. So when that happens, I apologize. At least we have recordings, so feel free to go and check out yesterday's race. I highly encourage watching the last 1.5 kilometers in similar fashion as today. We were on the hunt. I won't spoil the ending, but go check it out. Let me know what you think. All right. Toto, you're the man. That was tough. That climbing stage, Ice Mountain, man, that thing's hard. That's a really hard stage. Maybe I can show you guys as a preview for tomorrow. Let's go to oh, you know what? Yeah, what the heck? We'll do it. Let me take some screenshots here. So you can see we're slowly but surely climbing. Once I make it into gold, I think we'll definitely be more solidified in Pen 2, excuse me. So every race, they base you off of, well, it depends on how they set it up, but generally they base you off of your category, your ranking. So these are the 4 rankings, and when you have a climbing stage, I'm going to be heavily weighted on my score in climbing, and you know, so on and so forth. For flatter stages, it's more sprint and time trial, and longer races is endurance. So you can see I'm pretty much weighted evenly across the board. Climbing my weakest for sure, but hopefully on the Ice Mountain tomorrow, excuse me, Saturday, we'll be able to read that a little bit. Okay, let me end right here just so I can take a screenshot of this too. Show you Ice Mountain. Alright. Sort by name. There's Ice Circuit, is that what it is? Might be Ice Circuit. Okay, now I don't know, so now I'm gonna go try to find. Oh. This is going really well, guys. This is going really well. I keep getting distracted here. We're gonna just look to see if we can find me on the updated charts here. Looks like, yeah, it looks like we got everything updated currently. Yeah, just Ice Circuit, okay. Regardless, we're gonna see how far I went down on this list. I was 115th, and now I am 130th. 15 minutes back. What should my goal be? 15 minutes. We got 2 stages left with a climb. I'm thinking I'd be pretty happy if we kept this under maybe 23 minutes. I don't know. What do you guys think? If we kept this under 23 minutes over the likes of Simon and the rest of them, I think that'd be pretty good. Wow, under 23. Well done, Simon. That's incredible. Wow. Who's the highest on dirt? James. James. Yeah. Thank you, Toto. This is up to today's stage. So you can see it's only 3 races completed. So this does not include the race that I just finished. Obviously, the manual work has to go into there, and Toto's been incredible at keeping that up to date. So Ludwig is still in first. He's got 100% of the points, which is insane in Pen 1. He's got an absolutely monster sprint. Check him out on Twitch. Mike Hardy. Team Dirt. I just noticed there's no team here. Okay. I don't actually have the road book open, so yeah, ice circuit. This is the stage. You can see that there's a lot of red here, which means we're going to be going up a lot of 10% gradients, steeper gradients, and then we go up it 3 times. So it's going to be quite the stage. I think I've raced it once before, and it was pretty savage. Yeah, I'm expecting that one to be well over an hour. Hour 10, hour 15 would be my guess. In the events tab. Man, Toto, you know what you're talking about. See, I don't. I just gotta be more like you. Alright, so let's scroll down here. We gotta go to stage 5, Grand Tour more. There it is. There it is. 600 meters of climbing. So that's about 2,000 feet of climbing in 22 kilometers, which is, I don't know, 12 miles or something like that. So it's pretty steep, and as you can see, we have to do it 3 times. And if I'm remembering correctly, it's the sprint banner here, and then a KOM banner here, and another KOM banner at the finish line. So it's the day for the climbers. I'm just going to hopefully stick in. I'm assuming I'll be putting Pen 3 again, but we'll find out on Saturday. So thank you guys for joining. It was a blast. I think we are pretty proud of ourselves. And yeah, we're going to just try to stay top 50% on GC, and we're going to try to stay less than 23 minutes back from the leaders. That's my goal. So yeah, like I said, like and subscribe, turn on the notifications for Saturday's stream, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks. Bye.